We had like 4 viewers last time.
Okay.
All right. You're listening to RedemptionCast, Season 3, Episode 10, Dad. Angel and the gang are trapped by multiple groups of enemies bent on kidnapping his son. My name is Daddy.
Oh no! Please start again.
My name is Dad. Who's
I'm
next?
Baba.
Aww.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm not, and I am not participating. That is not happening.
Aren't you Auntie
So-
Kim?
Kim,
Yeah.
I need to know, Kim, is this the most cringe-worthy episode of TV you've ever watched?
Yes and no, because when
Okay.
I sat down and was actively watching, I wanted to vomit. But
Yeah.
then
Aw.
when I was walking around and doing my laundry, I was just like, "Oh, what happened? Oh, I don't care."
What?
Well,
I
I could not stand this episode up
I
until
hated it.
he threw the baby in the air.
Me
And then I was like,
too.
oh, it's a ruse. And then when we realized later, when we're told that ever since Lynn talked about the janitor's closet, I
Mhm.
was like, oh, they totally swerved us. It was great.
Yeah.
I was totally not in on it. And I really like it when we're not in on it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really,
I
really
love it
enjoy
when
when
I'm
we're not in
fooled.
on it. Yeah.
Fool me,
Well, the
please.
whole time when he was running around with the baby, I'm like, does anyone else not know it's a doll? Right?
It's a little loaf of bread.
And because I was like, this is so stupid. Well, not you know what I mean, but like, because when he was chatting in the car to himself afterwards, when I was like, oh, he was also in on it. I'm like, he knew that it wasn't real. Why was he talking to this teddy bear? And why was he holding it and protecting it like that? They couldn't see him in the car, anyways.
They could have heard him, though. That's how I came to terms with that.
Ah,
They could
okay.
have bugged his car. You never
Well,
know.
and
I'll
it
let that-
finishes
I'll let
his
that
character
slide.
arc because
Yeah.
in this episode, Angel is so protective of this baby. Like he will not take
Yeah.
his eyes off of this baby,
Mhm.
and he's so just super focused on the safety. How
What was the Clive Owen movie where he's running around with guns and doing flips and he's holding the baby
Shoot
the
'em
whole
up.
movie?
Shoot him up.
That's all I thought of in the car chase scene when he got to like that abandoned, what was it, barn thingy. I was just like, come on. But whatever.
I just want to say, Steph, you're really quiet, just so you know.
what?
Yeah, you're really quiet.
Your level is quiet.
Yeah,
I don't know how to change that.
I don't know.
Or turn my volume up? No,
I don't know if you have to move your mic closer to you.
I really can't. It's like
That's better already.
okay,
That's weird. Anyway.
how's that? Any different?
No.
Okay.
I'm just laughing because I'm not sure if Illyrio's left us, but his face is like frozen on a smile. I don't know if he intended to do that or if he's actually left us. Oh wait, he says
He's gone.
He can't hear us talking.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's not going to be one of those nights, is it?
Oh no.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Harry?
Yeah, so I couldn't hear you for like a long time.
Uh,
I don't know what's going on, but I think I may have to just do audio today. So hopefully that'll work out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, last thing I had recorded was Kim. You were talking about, yeah, when he was. Hold on. Hello?
Yep.
Hello.
I hear you, but it's
Hello?
a little echoey.
We can
Yeah,
hear
it
you.
is. I don't know why it would be echoey. Things are muted on my end. Does anybody have their headphones next to the mic?
Nope.
No,
I have a
No?
headset.
That's weird. That's really weird. All right. It's frustrating. Sorry, guys. I
I'm
haven't
not
done
seeing
anything different since last month.
other screens here. Like when you talk, I don't see it registering on another screen.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Echo
Hello.
gone.
Why would I be echoing?
It's
I
gone.
hear the echo. I hear it.
Oh, you
No,
heard
I
it?
still hear an echo, and it's like delayed. I don't get that.
Hmm
What the heck?
I hear an echo. My echo. Too.
I do
And I'm
not.
wearing
Okay, is this any
headphones.
better? No,
I
I
mean,
still have an
I
echo.
just heard echo, yeah.
Yeah.
It only started when you had to leave the call.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just deal with it. Sorry, guys. Last thing I had recorded, Kim, you're saying about Angel running around with a baby.
Yeah. It was like that Clive Owen movie where he's running
Shoot
around
'em up.
shooting things up, and then shoot him up. Have you
I
ever
have
seen
not
that
seen
movie?
that.
I've seen it.
No, I haven't.
It's literally him running for 90 minutes, full speed, with guns and swords and fighting, and he's got a baby in his hand the whole time.
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Now-
that picture. I was like, that's so obviously fake.
Yes.
When he's running around, it's so obviously fake. And then, you realize it. Of course, it is fake. It's not just.
It's the ruse.
Yeah.
The ruse was so intense, he even performed the ruse while alone in his car.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard this, but I was my thought was that he was just in case Wolfram Hart had bugged his car.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes total sense.
But
I mean,
to me, I
it's
was
kinda
like, it
silly.
finishes his character arc because
Yeah.
he was so
Yeah,
protective of
that's
the
true.
baby, and it explains everything, wraps everything up.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
this episode was really just kind of on one side of terrible
Mhm.
because
Wow.
of just the constant baby talk. And
see,
I don't know, it's weird. It's like I thought it was so. I cringed so many times, you guys.
Mhm. The worst part was that the end when they're leaving the hospital doing the glory walk, and I was just like, get the hell out of here.
No, that was
Oh,
great.
I loved it.
No, it
No.
was not great. It
The
was
hero
not
walk with the baby in a
great.
stroller was actually awesome.
Yeah.
No,
That
it
was really
was
great.
not.
And
That was just
kudos
like
to Fred,
giant eye
who
roll.
acted really well. Angel, don't leave us.
Yeah.
That was
See,
really
you
great.
guys were like upset by the baby talk. I was getting irritated by the baby crying constantly. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I don't watch TV for this.
Mhm.
I get it.
Are you
It's
talking about
just
the first
that-
time you watched it, or recently?
No. I mean, yeah, recently when I watched it again. I mean,
Hmm.
I might have thought it when I saw it before. That always drives me nuts. I mean, I'm a parent of 3. I've heard a lot of crying, but maybe that's the reason why I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't mind children on TV or baby actors or whatever, and I just when it's just this constant crying. It's like alarm clocks on TV or telephones ringing, and you're like that dramatic like waiting for the telephone, like what should I
Yeah.
answer the phone or not? I'm like, answer the fucking phone. I don't want to listen to that phone right now. Like hit snooze on your alarm clock. This is not entertainment.
Uh-huh.
So,
I must say though, as someone whose first child cried a lot,
Yes, mine did too.
and
Tears,
barely slept.
constant. Yes.
Steph, if you get closer to your mic, I can't hear you very well.
I
she's
can't
so
get
quiet.
closer. It won't. I can't.
Oh, is there a volume adjustment, or?
Yeah, but it's just for you.
Oh, you don't want me louder. All right, I will endeavor to make sure I can hear you interject, or else I'm just going to talk all over you. As someone whose kid cried for many months, I will say that this crying didn't bother me at all.
Oh wow. You weren't like, I've had enough of that. Like I was
No,
feeling.
because I know it's fiction, and I know that it's not my fault.
Yeah, I guess that works.
And it's not my job to fix it, guys. So, you know what, Angel? You want to be a control freak. You don't want to let anybody in. You don't want to let anybody help you. I know, I've been there.
Mhm.
So you deal with the crying. And it was really kind of, although there was lots of cringeworthy stuff, especially the whole. What bothered me the most was when Angel wasn't just putting the bottle in his mouth. It's like, what do you expect him to grab it? Just shove it in the baby's face. It will understand and drink. Like, ugh, that really bothered me, because I was thinking this little animatronic baby was starving.
No,
There was
the
one
real
scene where it was animatronic, right?
no, it was a
There
real
was
baby except for the
the
baby
whole
doll.
time.
They had a baby doll.
So
No,
the whole time we saw a baby face, it was a real baby. I was convinced that there
yeah.
was one
Yeah.
part.
This
I thought it
baby
Weird.
was a
was
real
played
baby.
by triplets. As a matter of fact, one of the triplets' names was Connor. So Connor, Jake, and Trent.
Ah.
They could only work 20 minutes at a time. So no individual baby was on the set for very long, and they were born just like I think a couple months before they started filming. So
Mm.
Hmm.
they were naturally
So,
conceived triplets. It was like they had I have an article here about it.
ah.
So
So they could only work 20 minutes at a time, you say?
20 minutes at a time.
Mhm.
So there was a lot of
They're
like
ready to fix potholes in my city.
there was a lot of Angel carrying around an inexplicably wrapped up baby, like wrapped up face baby. You don't put the blanket over its face.
It's
Well, if it's an
probably
ugly
for
baby, you do.
editing purposes. Oh, that's funny.
Oh gosh, I forgot. I Illyrio, what did you think of the looks of this baby?
The what?
The baby. Oh wait,
Well,
wasn't that a
it's
Des thing back on FisherCast?
maybe, but I just
Okay,
gotta
the
say
baby
that
was.
this baby had a friggin' scar on its face, and it was still cute.
Aw, awesome. Um, yeah, there was just all the crying. I honestly wrote down I wrote down in my notes, where's Sawyer? We need him to read to this kid.
That's true. Oh.
But
But
did
yeah,
you
there
like the
was
fact that he? Oh, sorry, Steph. Go ahead.
I was just there was a lot of just hanging out in the hotel. A lot of just character moments like
Yeah.
um you know Fred realizing the cage like they came in and she thought something escaped from the cages.
Yeah.
But that's not what it was. The cages were there to hold the mother and the baby.
Hmm.
And then Wesley with the British talk, the lift and the nappies and that was just great.
Yeah. I gotta say, you guys, my favorite part of this episode was when Angel found what face made the baby calm down,
Yeah.
and that was great.
Was funny. But I was like, ew.
I thought you loved Angelus.
Yeah, but not happy go lucky and jealous.
Oh, you're right. That's a really weird look, isn't it? With
It
all
was
that
too creepy. He's like,
vampire face, and he's super happy.
It's not an evil happy.
Anybody
It's
else
happy
really
happy.
upset and worried that Connor's gonna need therapy many years later when he finds out that his dad killed his first ever teddy bear? He blew him
Or
up.
that his mom like staked herself in the middle of an alleyway to bury
That's
him.
not as important. I'm sure
That
Connor's
is,
gonna have daddy issues.
yeah.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
but
a
it's
good reveal. Sorry, Steph, go ahead.
I was just gonna bring up Macbeth. I just watched Macbeth recently, the one with
Nice.
uh
You should be saying the Scottish play, but go on.
yes. And that Macbeth he gets overly confident because the prophecy is that no man born of a woman can harm him. And the prophecy here is kind of the same that this baby's not going to be born, and he
Yep.
wasn't.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way that they revealed that. Well, not necessarily. maybe it's just it just hit me when Lila said it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like
Speaking of
Layla
the
was like,
Lila,
hmm
I loved her moments in the records room.
Yes.
Was that
Are
is
you
that
guys
Flo?
okay? You guys know Flo. Okay, good.
I
yeah,
was saying
Who?
that's is that Flo from Progressive?
yes, that
Oh, is that
Stephanie.
really Flo from Progressive?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've read fan fiction, but I didn't recognize her.
Stephanie Courtney she's been playing Flo since 2008, so she is officially the Robert Downey Jr. of insurance commercials. This is the only appearance of Gwen Files and Records, although there
Aw.
is another Gwen character that's will be coming soon.
Is her last name Stacy?
Yes.
Yeah. I got my tickets for Friday at noon, by the way. Civil War. Can't
I
wait.
can't wait. Yeah.
Hmm. Hey, that Flo chick, was anybody surprised when she did some funky stuff?
But I was like, why did she waste Lila's time? Well, she was
Yeah.
there for 14 hours and she wasn't
Well,
like,
everyone there
hey,
is
by
evil,
the
right?
way,
I'm sure
She's like
everyone there
any
is evil, and HR isn't going to really give you a slap on the wrist for like wasting someone's time, are they?
14 hours of time? Come on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
hmm
She's
It was just
she's like
funny.
Siri. You got to ask her the right question.
I guess so.
Uh,
But the thing is,
Absolutely.
like, if she's there, why do they even need the key book for her to be like, oh, look through this to find that? Why? Whatever.
just there's physical stuff you could look at. They've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
35
yeah.
cabinets of
Well, is
Angel
she
there.
there 24/7 though, Kim?
Probably. She
Mm.
sat and watched
She is
Lila for
Files and
14
Records.
hours.
She
Yeah,
is
true.
Files and Records.
She's Fowzilla. Mm.
Yeah, I love how her little eyes,
hmm
tick her through. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great effect.
Very cool.
Another amazing bit of trivia that I didn't even know about until Rachel brought it up in the spoilers group like ages ago. But did you? Well, I'll first ask, what did you guys think of Justine? This new character, Justine.
Oh, she's the
I
new
was
Slayer.
I was like, she's very Buffy-esque.
Holtz has got the whole trench coat thing
Yeah.
from
I
the
thought
Buffy
this
movie
is
and the
like,
first couple seasons.
yeah, I thought it was grown-up Buffy in the sense that where she's not born with these powers, but she's like looking for redemption
hmm
for her sister's untimely death.
I think she wants revenge, actually.
Yeah,
So Rachel
revenge. I meant
revealed to me,
revenge.
and I couldn't exactly find any real. I mean, it's posted all over the internet and different Angel wikis and stuff like this. But Justine was actually going to be Kate returning to the show
Mm,
and taking Holt's side against Angel because
Oh,
over the
interesting.
her whole grudge against Angel.
Mm,
But Elizabeth Roman, was just working on Law and Order, so she didn't want to take the role. So
interesting.
they
see,
found a
I
new character.
wonder, would that have sucked because, oh no, it's her again? Or would it have been awesome because, oh man, she hates Angel?
Yeah,
hmm
see, yeah, there was discussion of that, and a few of us thought that, you know, it might have actually saved that character. Character might have not been such a
hmm
waste,
Yeah,
the way
that's a good
That's a
point.
shame.
story left off.
They can't do what they do like in soap operas, where the role of Kate is now going to be played by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think what you mean is
yeah.
Roman Brady.
So I thought that was really interesting. And yeah, she's not a Slayer. She's a regular human, and her sister was killed. And
hmm
but Pulse is going to be training her, and she doesn't know pain yet, or something like that. He says.
Mm.
I take issue with her talking about goatees being part of the
Creepy thing.
creepy stalker vibe. My goatee doesn't make me look like a stalker. It's dashing, really.
Says
Yeah.
you.
Yep, that's right.
But it was
Okay.
very like early Slayer-esque, like
Yeah, very,
cemetery
especially with
looked
the
very
trench coat.
familiar.
Steph?
The cemetery looked very familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't check if there was an Alpert.
Okay, so Cordelia pulls Angel
Oh,
outside
Cordelia.
and says, we're going to go outside where your son is going to want to play. And what if he's sick what if he's sick and you have to take him to the hospital? And Angel says, if he's sick on the sunniest day of the year, I'll get him to the hospital. So what was her point?
She was trying to explain to Angel and demonstrate to him that he will need help. He's not going to be able to do it all himself.
Okay, because he was so focused on protecting the baby.
And not letting anyone pitch in.
Okay. Okay.
Especially Cordy. I think she was really hurt by the whole don't touch my baby attitude because it's Cordy, Like she's been through thick and thin with Angel and he's being a real jerk to her. But that's what happens when people have kids.
Yeah, really.
The entire focus goes to the child and then every other person becomes ancillary. But Angel leaving them there to die.
Which made it, the way Angel has been doing things going dark now and then, when he does leave, it's very believable.
Yeah, absolutely 100% believable. I totally bought every single thing of that. The ruse was very successful.
So did anybody go back and rewind and check out the slip of the paper?
Oh, no, I didn't even think of doing that.
It happened. He did it right on camera, right in front of you. Like,
wow.
It was a classic case of, look over here in this hand while the other hand is into it. Like he literally like comes up to, well, you saw it in the video monitors, but he did do that during the scene.
That's amazing.
Yeah, when I was watching it, I was thinking, why is he talking about a janitor's closet? Like, it got my attention, but not enough to really question it. Just quickly question why janitor's closet. What does that mean?
I just thought no sun gets in there.
I forgot about this ruse too.
Oh, that's great.
So were you surprised again?
Oh, yeah.
Because. But
I was like, why
did
can't
remember...
more shows do this? Trick me, please. I want to be tricked.
I did remember that they were being monitored, and it was in that scene, like Cordy says to Lauren, like, you still hearing that buzzing? And he's like, oh, no, I don't think not anymore, And
I got some earplugs.
Like, what? I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. But I had to actually go back and see him slip the paper again.
Right.
So Lauren has finally decided to give up and move into the Hyperion.
That is the best.
They owe it to him.
It's amazing how like the day he moves in is the day that Angel completely messes up the lobby. Like, who did this? Oh, me. I don't want to steal any of his quotes. Yeah. So.
And he has the Furies show up and do the protection spell, but off camera.
I was sad we didn't get any angels just for you guys.
Oh, I was very happy.
Angel.
We find out that there's websites offering money for the baby, and I was like, we're gonna track down those website people.
All they have to do is a who is search. I don't know what their problem is.
I just pictured like Jay and Silent Bob showing it up at each of their houses. We heard he's looking for a baby. Are you Nickelback fan 313?
There are exactly 313 Nickelback fans, by the way. Good job.
Why do I
now we'll know because of our mandatory census. You see, the real reason why we have a mandatory census again in Canada is because the government wants to know how many of us like Nickelback and how many of us like Celine Dion.
Is it wrong that I like both?
No, you're just extra Canadian.
Yeah.
No. My friends would make fun of me because I was like, "Oh, that song's not bad." Meanwhile, it's Nickelback.
You're allowed to like whatever you like.
Mm-hmm.
I like that there's Matthew Lillard demons.
Say that again.
They kept on saying Lillard demons, and I was like, Matthew Lillard?
Yeah, I know. Oh, can we talk about how badass Holtz was that he poisoned those guys?
Oh, yeah.
They're walking in with their junk food and like, oh, whatever. Angel humanizing the demons and making them just like us. And then they start choking. And then my quote comes.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I need warriors. I don't need demons. So
He doesn't want mercenaries, man.
Yeah.
It was great.
So he's
Poisoned them.
He's gonna go find some damaged people.
And Sean John is really hilarious. Like, oh man, I signed a 2-week contract. He's very dead, very expensive guys now.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That kind of stuff I'm still a big fan of, you guys. I know it's kind of cheesy and corny, but that kind of ridiculous, low-level, logistics-based humor, I've always been a big fan of that shit. And the fact that Sean John is like, I can't. I signed a 2-week contract. Just brought lots of joy to me. I also want to make very clear that Angel's being perplexed at new modern diapers is really great.
It looks like he's keeping Connor in a drawer. I'm hoping that drawer stays out of the dresser.
As long as he has a blotter down when he changes, it's okay. It's Wesley's desk, so.
They don't have a crib yet. They will
Another
next
big
week,
laugh.
I assume.
Another big laugh was the whole the guy who comes into the Hyperion Hotel late after the other guy.
Hey guys.
That was really great. Yeah, that whole scene was great, and Wesley and Gunn trying to emulate people from movies.
Yes.
Cordy's reaction, and then Wesley busting out the flamethrower. You guys.
Yeah.
That was
Really
pretty cool.
great.
There's a little slow-mo couple frames in there where they got a good shot of him shooting those flames out.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I hear myself echo. It's throwing me off.
Yeah, I know what's going on. Sorry, folks.
It's okay.
So Linwood is now the godfather of Connor.
Oh my
That
God!
was an awesome scene.
When he busted in there, scratched that dude on his face, and then just laid into him.
Yeah.
To then finish it off with "You're his godfather,"
Yeah.
and then the joke at the end that I will not quote. That was great.
Twas.
Angel now has a proper first name now.
Horatio. Not Horatio. Geraldo.
I don't know, guys. That's really dumb.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Pet detective? What does he know? He's a pet.
Pet psychiatrist.
Pet
No,
psychiatrist.
And he fights
she
crime.
made all that up.
Yeah.
There's only Geraldo is actually correct.
No.
Did anybody watch The L Word? I guess the girl who plays
Oh.
Justine was one of the cast members.
Oh, that's why she looked familiar. I watched a little bit of the L Word.
She played Tina. Her name is Laurel Holloman. Never watched it.
Hey, we have feedback from Bruce. Shall I read it?
Oh, good. Yes, please.
Please.
Cutesy little baby talk is always my first memory of this episode. Then I watch it. It's a good episode with lots of stuff going on, some good twists, and more of the baby talk is worked into the action. On rewatch, I know that the buzz Lorne complains about is the surveillance equipment, and I can't miss seeing him drop the note in Angel's pocket. But how did those things work for you? Um, OFV? What?
On first viewing?
On first viewing. Yeah, I didn't notice it at all.
Yeah, I missed it. I totally forgot about it. I missed it. Had to go back.
Bruce continues, love the demon who doesn't drink the poison because he can't figure out how the straw works. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, that's great. Hello, Flo. What do you know? Everything. So, if Connor had appeared as a 14-year-old boy who whined a lot because no one understood him and only had one person trying to kill him, would that have been too repetitive? What?
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 Oh, it's Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
So if Connor had appeared as a 14-year-old boy who whined a lot because no one understood him and only had one person trying to kill him, would that have been too repetitive? I see. Looks like Lorne is moving in, along with Connor. Also looks like Holtz has added another regular or semi-regular character in Justine, counting Lila, Linwood, and Jin. That's a pretty big cast they've got there, and a pretty good one, too. Cheers, Bruce.
Yeah, well, Bruce, that's just what happens when you just add a teenager out of nowhere. So we've got a baby, so we got a while to wait.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really low energy. I'm still really sick.
So I think I've gone through all my notes.
But I gotta say, apart from the baby talk, man, I like this episode a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I thought it was great. I was fooled. I enjoyed the comic relief. I thoroughly enjoyed being fooled. And I really kind of liked the whole Angel descending into obsessive father, like helicopter parent. I mean, I know the baby's literally just born. I get it. But it's like, I totally get that, man. I totally get the not wanting to let anyone hold the baby or watch the baby or,
Yep.
you know.
There's two vampires giving birth to a human.
What?
Like, the baby is crazy.
Well, you don't know if he's a human.
No, the baby is human. He has a soul.
He got checked
Oh, that's
out.
true. He's got a soul.
That last scene, he got checked out.
Oh, he got checked out. He has a heartbeat now. Yeah, the whole thing.
Who knows if he got circumcised or not? But
unless maybe something happens like on his 13th birthday or something, he magically becomes like a werewolf. Who knows?
Werewolf bar mitzvah? Yeah, you don't have to ask, Robin. It'll be at the end of the episode.
Yeah, okay.
Because it'll come out around Halloween. Steph, do you have anything you want to add?
No. I think we covered it.
I think we did too. I really enjoyed it. I gotta say.
Again, it's such a treat to watch this show for me. I love this show so much. So whenever we get a chance to hit an episode and talk about it, I'm so happy to. You know, it's just so much fun.
I didn't really love this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Kim, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm pretty certain you're gonna love the next episode.
Oh,
Yeah,
Robin.
So is it
Many spoilers.
Is it the baby story?
No, nothing to do with baby, nothing like that. I just didn't. The episode didn't engage me because
More
the whole
action. There
time.
needed to be more going on.
Yeah, because even though at the end it was revealed to be the ruse and everyone was blindsided, I was so distracted at the fakeness of the baby that he was holding. I'm like, come on, it's so unconvincing. Like, this is a doll. Like, and I was taken out because I thought it was just like a poor production choice, right? Not like anything to do with the story. Then I was like, oh, okay, the baby's fake. When he threw it up in the air, I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be fake,
Yeah.
right? But by that time, I didn't even care. I was just like, whatever. So,
Well,
but I like the stuff with Flo.
do we want to go ahead and rate?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. I thought it was really strong. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 babas.
Kim, you want to set the bar low?
It's okay. I guess I'll give it 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 annoying non-stop baby crying.
Yeah, right.
7 hours. Let's say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, at first I thought there needs to be more going on. It's kind of slow, but then I enjoyed the moments. You know, Lorne hanging out was great, and just I enjoyed it. And then being fooled, of course, was just such an exhilarating feeling. So I give it. I want to say 9, but I feel like I'm always really high rating.
It's
I'm
okay.
not
It's
always
Angel.
high. Okay, 9. 9 out of 10.
Really?
British flamethrowers.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the show. I'd say the whole thing worked for me, except for the crying. I loved this sleight of the hand, and you know how crazy it is to get stuck in the hotel with all these different cults coming in and trying to take this baby. It's like, what are we gonna do about this? And in the end, Wolfram and Hart, the baby is essentially under Wolfram and Hart's protection because Angel will break Linwood's face if not. So we'll see how that goes. When you get these characters all stuck in a hotel together, it's great. You get their conversations are always funny and always well written. And I love these characters. Love hanging out with them. So I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. Ruse Boltons.
Nice.
So, if we go back to the prophecy, what did the actual prophecy say about this baby? Or the baby that's supposed to be the second coming of whatever?
Yeah, it was either going to bring darkness or bring light. I think it was kind of like a tie between the two things, like what's going to happen.
Okay. Okay, I'll save it for later, I guess.
Yeah. We're like a month out from Lullaby, and I just thought I'd come here and talk about this funny little baby episode. I can't do hard prophecy stuff right now. I can't remember. I'll have to do a bunch of research.
Yeah.
Because all the the Niazian scrolls and the Shanshu gets all mixed up.
Shanshu.
Then I'm like, what's
by the way,
revealed?
Speaking of Shanshu,
Yeah.
our video got taken down. The
Really?
potential cast celebration video because at the beginning I had Robin's cover of Come Together.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one copyright claim filed. I disputed it. They left the video up. And then the next copyright claim came down from a different copyright holder, and they took the video down.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think I have a strike against me yet, but it's still fair use. I'm gonna file another complaint, but it's difficult because the way YouTube behaves, as soon as there's an actual complaint from anyone with money, they act and then they put the burden of proof on you. So yeah, Shanshu.
I'll read the Nizaean prophecy.
Awesome.
Destroyer is the nightmare of nightmares, raw power and instinct the destroyer is all that stands in the way of this world collapsing on itself. The miracle child, gifted with great strength, blah blah blah. This is very spoilery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I
I'm
can't
like,
read
oh,
it.
God,
that's
please.
great to know. That's awesome, you guys. That's very exciting.
Robin was like losing his mind. He's like, "Shut up, Stephanie."
I would never. I was just worried that she was going to say something.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Because, I mean, anyways,
Oh,
Lila's quote.
it says the arrival of the Troclon, a confluence of events that would bring about either the ruination or
Yep.
purification of mankind, or both.
Yep.
So it's very,
Open-ended.
yeah,
Good old Troclon.
you could just do whatever you wanted to do and make it make sense.
So anyways, my quote is Lila. Can we just do this quote so we
Wait,
can
we
talk
have to
about
tell
this?
people how they can reach us. Hey, folks, that's what we thought. You can let us know what you think by sending us an email at.
RedemptionCast@gmail.com.
Correct. You can tweet at us with the Twitter machine at RedemptionCast.
RedemptionCast.
And you can go to facebook.com/group/potentialcast. That's the Facebook group where stuff is posted, like a whole day early. Yeah. Kim, quotes?
Oh, where my chicken scratches. Hold on. Lila's talking about oh my God, Darla, Jesus. Darla is saying how she was dusted during childbirth. According to our sources, she staked herself, leaving the baby alive and kicking, but never actually born.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that stuck with me because I'm like, well, didn't the prophecy say that this child had to be born of something, something, something? So if this kid wasn't born, then this kid isn't the chosen one, right?
Hmm.
Isn't that what? I don't know. That's for later on.
Yeah.
I guess it stuck with me because I was just like, well, if this kid wasn't born the way that they said it was supposed to be born according to the prophecy, then this kid is just a normal kid, right?
Well, I thought I heard them say that the prophecy said that the kid would not be born, and that's when
Oh,
Angel got all upset.
I guess
And then,
so.
they say, well, he
Well, then
technically
never
wasn't
mind
born.
then.
He wasn't born.
Yeah.
So then this kid is okay. Forget it. All that for nothing.
It's all good, Kim. Do you have a backup quote?
No.
I have a quote. They're choking. Do you know the Heimlich? I can't do it in this dimension. My arms would go right through them.
Oh, I actually like the thing that. Oh, again, I'm gonna call him Jin. But when they're talking about Angel's acting, and they're like, "Oh, it's just a one note."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It felt a little forced.
Yeah.
This is kind of meta. Anyways, go on.
My quote, not to mention some bastards blowing a gaping hole in the lift. Sorry, my bastard.
You don't have a woman's touch whenever you're tasting clothing may indicate.
Yep. Oh, the senior partners took Linwood's kid. I forgot that. Kids, more than one kid.
They took his kids?
Yeah.
When did we learn that?
Linwood, he's like, when he was during that thing where he's like, turn the video up.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it down again. But he says, I like kids. The senior partners took mine before I really got to know them.
I totally missed that.
Yeah. I've got a Lorne quote. He doesn't like Smokey Robinson and the Miracles? I thought you said this kid had soul.
Where's yours, Delirio?
Mine was just the Heimlich thing.
Oh. I thought you were going to do the college fund one.
No.
Oh, one more
It
thing.
was okay,
College
but
fund, start saving.
yeah.
I got my
Oh
heart
yeah,
on Notre Dame.
I got my eyes on Notre Dame. Friggin' Irish. Uh, oh, and Angel has such a terrible singing voice.
Tora.
Laura, Laura, Laura.
Fine.
Sorry for the
Sounded just
for the
fine.
buzzing, but oh man, that was awful.
Good morning, all. Is that bacon I smell, or did somebody fall asleep with the curtains open?
Come on.
Angel, please don't leave us.
You nearly had sex on my desk, so I shouldn't be surprised there's a baby on it.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was some old guy. That's great. That's really good. All right. I'm done, you guys. Hey, what's on the
Yeah.
slate for next time?
Oh, next time we'll be celebrating a birthday.
Oh, yeah?
The episode is called Birthday.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I love it. It'll be so good. I can't wait.
Oh my
Like an
god, you
actual
guys.
birthday, or like the
Is
day
this the
that
one
someone
that's
was
like
turned
a
into a
huge?
vampire?
Is this the one with the huge controversy, Robin?
I don't know what that means. There is some meta-ish stuff. I can say that without.
What the?
Anyway.
Oh no, it comes up much later. I'm sorry.
But we'll be entering 2002 finally.
Oh, wow.
For that episode. And just so you know, there's only 56 episodes left.
Woo! We're doing well, you guys. Keeping it out. We're keeping it real.
We're gonna be podcasted in the nursing home.
Yep. All right, everybody. Well, on that bombshell, good night.
Namaste, bitches.
Kim, there's a baby.
Language.
Language. All right, stop it.